So the event that we're having on Saturday, it's called Super Science Saturday, fantastic name, and it's a science fair in celebration of British Science Week, which runs next week, and as well in celebration of International Women's Day. So it came about from a collaboration between Oriel Science, Swansea University's project to showcase science and research in the community, the wonderful Waterfront Museum where we are now that seeks to celebrate South Wales's industrial heritage and innovation heritage, and the Women's Equality Network Wales have helped to bring this whole event together. So we'll have the science fair with lots of stalls and things going on down in the main part of the museum here, but at the same time we'll have a talks programme from some absolutely fantastic scientists, and it's an all-female lineup this year, which is really exciting. Women's Equality Network have put this great lineup together. There will be an incredible range of things. Professor Sophie Scott is going to be talking about the science of laughter, why we laugh and what makes us laugh. BBC meteorologist Behnaz Bahar is going to be talking about working in the weather industry, working in meteorology, given what's happened here in the last few weeks in terms of this incredible cold event we've had. I can't wait to hear about that. We'll have a talk on artificial intelligence, so it's not something that we know a huge amount about, most of us, and as well it's a industry that women are really underrepresented in. Only about 30% of people working in tech industries are women, so there's going to be a really interesting panel discussion about artificial intelligence, asking all sorts of questions like, if it's men who are putting tech products together, does that lead to gender bias in those tech products? So some really interesting debates. So myself and one of my science colleagues at Swansea University in the Geography Department, Dr. Suzanne Bevan, are going to be talking all about science expeditions. So I'm a climate scientist and I work on trees. I'm interested in the climate information that we can get from the rings inside tree trunks. So I get to go all over the world finding places where there are very ancient trees in jungles and forests and high mountains. Suzanne is a glaciologist and spends her field expedition time in Antarctica, sleeping out and living out for months at a time on the ice sheets. So we're going to be talking about what those science expeditions are really like, everything from the day-to-day of living in those environments, in my case in the jungle, getting up close and personal with snakes and leeches and a huge amount of mud, and what it's like doing science in those places, what we go through when we set up a science expedition, and how we work in those environments to get the important information and data and samples that we need to come back to labs here to find out more information about the natural world around us. It's just about sending that message that whoever you are, don't shut that curiosity down that you had as a child. Science brings that to life, really, in all of us.